What it do? Protect yourself at all times, my brothers. Protect yourself. Man, protect yourself at all times, man. Keep your dukes up, man. Keep your dukes up. You feel me? Oh, don't worry about nothing. You know, just a little fish. Just a little fish. You know what I'm saying? Like Martin said in Thin Line Between Love and Hate. It's just a little fish. Fried okra. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Fried whole wings. You know what I'm saying? Protect yourself at all times, man. For real. Y'all be playing games. Y'all don't be coming on here listening, fellas? Y'all don't be listening, man. Mm-mm. Y'all think I just be talking, man. Protect yourself at all times. You feel me? What do I mean by that? It means what it say. Protect yourself at all times. Don't think for a second. Just because you know you and your woman doing good for the moment, that it's going to stay like that, man. Protect yourself at all times. Mm-hmm. Mm. Y'all got this, you. Mm. Woo! That blue legs. Fire. Man. Y'all get on in here, man. Kick them shoes off at the door. I don't want y'all bringing none of that toxicity, none of that messiness, none of that making a stallion, none of that type of shit up in here. Take your shoes off at the door. I got white carpet up in here. No way. Y'all come on in here, man. The brothers, man. I'm talking to you brothers. Come on up in here, man. I'm gonna give y'all some time. Y'all ain't doing shit. You ain't doing shit but going through it with your girl. You ain't doing nothing but going through it with your girl, man. Come on in here, man. Get that shit a break. Come on in here and get some of this game. You know? Come in this game room and get some of this game, man. You know? For those of y'all who have the fabulous relationships, don't come in here, man. This ain't the room for you. I don't need no beta male orbiters coming in here either. Keep y'all comments to y'all self. To the bitter women, keep y'all comments to yourself too. I don't want to hear that shit. This is for my brothers. Get up in here, man. Dust your feet off at the door with a like, man. Show me some love. Fuck that like shit. Show me some love. Get up in here and get some of this game. I see niggas don't have the game, man. I see y'all getting scammed and letting these women run y'all. Damn. Get up in here. Let me give you some game. Let me give you some game, man. First off, y'all niggas need to get back to the money. That should be number one in any man's book, especially a father. You need to be getting to the money, man. You shouldn't even have time to go through shit with your broad because you too busy getting to the money. Now, I know y'all hate to keep having me go back to these subjects, man, but it's obvious you niggas ain't listening, man. Y'all not learning. Y'all gotta learn. Get to the money, man. Alpha rule. Alpha rule number one. Give a fuck what they say. Give a fuck what they say, man. Get to that bag, man. You wanna know why you need to get to that bag? Because when you get into that bag, you can do no wrong. I remember Kevin Samuels said that shit. A high value man has options. And what he meant by that is the nigga that ain't got no money, that ain't got no motion, that ain't about shit, he can't tell his woman what he can and can't do. But the nigga that got the bread, he got options. She don't gotta do what the fuck he tell her to do. But guess what he can do? Go find somebody that will. You gotta get to that money, man. Your first plan, fellas, is get to the bread. Fuck all the other shit. Get your bag right. Don't be sitting around here listening to what these other motherfuckers telling y'all to do. Get to that bread. Get to that bread, man. Fuck all that other shit. Fuck that dumb shit. Get to that money, man. I know we get distracted, man. We get distracted. But get to that bread. Stop wasting your time trying to find the right woman. Stop wasting your time just even chasing women. What I don't get is you have brothers like me who encourage y'all to fuck with niggas that actually want to do something in life. But y'all would rather go listen to the dudes that go through the most shit with women. And I'm telling you why. You're not getting to the money. When you start getting to the money, you can actually pay a woman to be quiet. You can pay her to go shopping. You can pay her to drop whatever bullshit she on, and she can go do something else with her time. But if you ain't got no money, you don't have the option to do that. So your first thing, your first agenda, your first objective in this game is getting to some money, man. Because think about this. I'm gonna give you an example. Right? Now the nigga that ain't got no money, right? He's being looked down upon at all times. But the nigga that's getting to that bread, he probably ain't never around, you know. But every time he come around, motherfuckers happy to see that nigga. Motherfuckers is happy to see him because, you know, he's able to provide what it is they need. Whether that's a lifestyle, whether that's income, whether that's excitement, whether that's knowledge and game. The reason why y'all should be getting to the money is because when the nigga that got the money come around compared to the nigga that ain't got the money come around, everybody want to know what the man with the money been doing. Hey, how you been? Hey, Tyrone, look at you. You looking good, boy. You getting to the money. Give me some of that money. Give me some game. What we gonna do today? What you been doing? Where you been at? How many trips you done been on this year? See, they want to know everything about the nigga with money, right? But the nigga that ain't got no money, he ain't been doing shit. So it ain't what we gonna talk about, man? How you been chilling and shit? How you been at the crib playing a game all day that your girl bought you? You know? How you been watching the kids? You know? I ain't been doing shit. I hate to hear a nigga say that shit, man. Man, what you been up to? Man, shit. Nigga, what the fuck? And you wonder why you going through shit at the crib. You ain't got a life. As a brother of mine, man, get to the money so you can get you a life. It's not about having a life with her. It's about having a life for yourself. Do you see what these women out here doing right now? They're getting to the money. They're taking girls' trips. They ain't even taking their man. They're doing shit together. You wanna know why? Because they have a life outside of their personal relationship with this man. Why you brothers don't have that? See, that be my problem with niggas, right? Like I said, niggas look at me, feel whatever way they feel about me, talk about me behind my back, have all type of whole ass shit to say about me. That's the same way these hoes think, nigga. You think just like these women, man. You think just like a bitch, man. Because why aren't you man enough to address me with your personal feelings about me face to face? I get it, man. Y'all go and pander to these women. Y'all go dick ride the niggas that y'all feel is doing the most out here. But the people that's in the same class as you don't fuck with that nigga. Y'all don't fuck with that nigga. But the thing is with me is I truly don't give a fuck about what somebody said about me. I talk about religion and I talk about pimping. I talk about these niggas and I talk about these hoes. I don't have anything to say about good women. You wanna know why? Because good women is doing what they supposed to do. Now, if I make a live or make something about some good women, trust and believe, I'm gonna be bigging them up. But my thing, this is a pet peeve of mine too. When women try to come in and defend hoes that ain't doing shit with their life, as if they're doing better than that. I mean, they're as if they're bigging up or lifting up this sister to be better than what she is when she's not anything. You have women who at least support other women. And it don't matter what that female is. That female could be, like I say, a paid prostitute out here in these streets, in the game. Women support that woman. You better not be a man, or you better not even be another woman talking down about this hoe that's always on the corner selling pussy. You better not do that. You wanna know why? Because they have a support system that ranges from good women all the way down to the 304s that's out here with them in the street. Men don't do that. You don't support your brother unless this nigga is doing good and he's supporting you. See, that's y'all problem, man. A nigga, like, let me hit the lottery tonight, right? For $1 million. I'm gonna get number friend requests. Motherfuckers, man, that know me forever, that never talk to me, that never fuck with me, all of a sudden now they coming out the blue. What up, bro? I don't play that shit no more. I don't give a fuck if we went to school together. I don't give a fuck if we went to church together. If I see you and you be acting brand new, trust and believe that energy is going to be reciprocated. Because I don't owe you respect. I don't owe you no love. I don't owe you no money. I don't owe you anything. That's just like, okay, think about this, right? I want y'all to think about this. People be at the store begging and shit, right? Y'all be giving these people money. Y'all don't even understand y'all enabling these people. If they set their ass out there for a week and ain't nobody gave them shit, you think they gonna keep sitting out there? They only out there because y'all support bullshit. It's no different than, like I say, me pulling from my grandma's house and I see trash after, I took out her trash this morning. But what's crazy to me is how a motherfucker be driving down the street, right? And you can't wait till you get to a trash receptacle. You can't wait till you get home. You can't wait till you pull up at the gas station. Like, you can't wait till you pull up at one of these restaurants with a trash bin out there. You throw that shit in the middle of the street in front of my grandma's house. Now, I know what y'all gonna say. Hate is a strong word. Hate is the wrong word, but I don't give a fuck what y'all think, man. My grandma taught me a long time ago about how to take care of shit. And it's obvious where she stay at, motherfuckers don't take care of shit. I hate to see that shit, man. My grandma is old as hell. She not coming out here. She can't come outside and pick up trash in her yard because you ignorant ass niggas passing by her house and then throwing your trash out in her yard. Like, I can't stand you dumbass niggas, man. Y'all don't have no manners, no respect, but then, like I said, y'all want me to get on here and be respectful? Y'all want me to get on here and not say, bitch, hoe, fuck you, stupid motherfuckers in the hood, and all that shit? Man, fuck that shit. Fuck y'all. Flat the fuck out. Like I say, my grandma don't get in the car and throw shit out the window when she's done with it. That's like me taking this food right now, and I'm done, and I take this shit and just throw it outside. Like, that's, man, y'all are decreasing the value of the hood. That's the shit right there that, like I say, that's why I would not want to stay in the hood, man. Y'all don't respect this motherfucker. We go up to vets in the summer, right? And we hoop. Niggas go up there and got the audacity, motherfuckers that ain't even regulars, go up there and take a whole bottle of liquor, a whole bottle of beer. It's a trash can right there. Y'all don't even throw the liquor bottle away. Y'all bust that shit in the middle of the parking lot where y'all gotta drive and get out of, and then gotta drive and get back in. So I don't understand the logic of you motherfuckers, but I understand y'all lazy as fuck. I understand that y'all don't got no home training, man. And the reason why, like I say, I can care less what a motherfucker think about me, because the number one rule to being alpha, the number one rule is I don't give a fuck what you say about me. You don't pay my bills. If I fall the fuck off, you ain't gonna put me back on. If, my kids need something, you ain't trying to buy them shit. If you're not in a relationship with me and trying to figure out what it is I'm really on and what I'm trying to do, and help me with that, why would I give a fuck about what you got to say or what's going on in your life? If this does not apply to you, let it fly. But my problem with you niggas, like I say, is we in the hood, right? I'm in the hood right now. At my granny house. In the driveway. Motherfuckers have no respect for authority. Motherfuckers have no respect for the streets that's over here on this side of town. Niggas throwing their trash out, their bottles out. My grandma don't drink alcohol. She don't smoke weed. She don't smoke cigarettes. She don't do none of that shit. But why is it always liquor bottles, trash, and all this shit all around her house, man? Like, I hate that shit. And I hate it because I'm the person that got to pick that shit up. I got to pick up y'all niggas trash. But y'all like, damn, nigga, you from the streets. I don't give a fuck about these goddamn streets, nigga. These streets ain't the reason I'm like Jay-Z. I'm not Jay-Z. The streets ain't make me no money. The streets ain't make me no millionaire, no thousandaire. The streets ain't did shit for me, man, but made my life harder. So why would I give a fuck about what's going on in the street and about even being a street nigga? That was a curse for me. You niggas glorify that shit. You niggas would rather be a street nigga than to be a father. And then, like I say, the good fathers got to go through the most shit because of you hoe-ass street niggas. Because y'all niggas don't know how to do y'all job and lead effectively. See, my problem wasn't that I wasn't a provider or that I wasn't a protector. My problem is it's my way or no motherfucking way at all. And if a woman don't understand that, then oh well. My problem ain't what y'all problem is. My problem ain't, not being able to get no money. My problem ain't going to play the game all day. My problem ain't, not being able to identify the red flags. That ain't my problem. That's y'all problem. And y'all wonder why, you wonder why I'm coming on here and I get triggered by hoe ass shit or dumb shit. I most definitely get triggered when I see black women talking about black men as if y'all help black men. Now, it's one thing to say, okay, I did everything I could do to help this nigga, and he just fucked up. He just won't learn. I can't do it. That's one way that I say, okay, we give y'all credit in that department. But I'm talking about the women who just, the bandwagoners. The women who ain't helping niggas at all. I ain't doing nothing for no nigga, but you expect a nigga to come and take you out to eat? You expect a nigga to come and pay all your debts off, your student loans? You expect a nigga to come and help you create a lifestyle that you want to lead in? But you ain't willing to give this nigga no support. You ain't willing to give this nigga no money. You ain't willing to listen. See, a lot of the times y'all think it's about y'all money. And it don't be about money. It's about, okay, how can you lead somebody that's not listening to you? That's why they say you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. The horse thirsty, but you can't say, hey, man, I led you to where you need to be to quench your thirst. Go ahead and drink. You want to know what they're going to do? They're going to question why they're there. They're going to question why the water ain't blue. They're going to question why it's fish in the water. They're going to question who been in the water. They're going to question all that until they question themselves into an early grave. You're overthinking a situation at all times, and then you wonder why niggas are getting fed up with those type of women. Keep on overthinking this shit. It ain't as hard and complicated as y'all think it is, man. All we want is somebody that is willing to listen to what we tell them to do. You want us to direct the kids, right? But you don't want us to direct you. You can do whatever you want to do. You can go out and twerk. You can put your body parts on social media, not only for your family to see, but for strangers to see. Anybody can see. Y'all are willing to do whatever for attention, man. See, like I told y'all in a couple posts ago, maybe a week ago, I don't come on here for validation or attention. I come on here to give y'all the game. I know the game is rough. I know the game is hard. I know the bitch word insults people and triggers motherfuckers. But like I said, stop acting like that type of individual and you won't be that type of individual. That's like the nigga that, like I say, if you ain't no provider, stop acting like you are a provider. Stop acting like you out here doing the most you can do for your kids when you're not. And a lot of times y'all think being in a relationship is good for the kids when it's not. As a man, you have to separate yourself. Don't let her separate, and now you all emotionally attached to this woman and you can't move on with your life, and it's all because you should have never been emotionally attached to this woman in the first place. Your job is to protect and provide. That's what your job is. Your job ain't to be a lover boy. Your job ain't to fuck the most hoes. Your job, and I say hoes because if women really looked at themselves for what the women that fuck every nigga does, then you would be a hoe. You're not a good woman if you out here fucking random niggas. If you out here fucking multiple niggas, no, you're not a good woman. If you got all these fucking baby daddies, how can you be a good woman? How can you be a good pick? Think about the woman with no baby daddies. Think about the woman with that ain't never been touched. But, she could have had the option to fuck him and her, and she can fuck whoever she want to fuck. But you want to know what she's doing? She's saving herself for the right individual. How can a woman that don't save themselves for the right individual, or a man, how could you be the best possible pick for somebody that's really trying to do life with you? See, this is the harsh truth. This is a hard conversation for people to have. But it's one of them conversations where, like I say, I can care less. I can care less what y'all think, man. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to keep on doing what the fuck I want to do. And that's better in my life, encouraging my brothers. Encouraging my brothers to do the best they can possibly do, man. Because at the end of the day, she don't give a fuck about you like you give a fuck about you. They will weaponize your kids against your ass to get child support. But if you already take care of your kids, why is she seeking child support? If you're taking care of your kids, if you giving what you can give, if she already know that you're not well off, but she chose to be with you anyway. But she's mad because she made a bad decision or a bad pick in a man because what she wants is the easy route. But being with you is hard because I gotta work. I gotta take care of the kids too. I gotta cook sometimes too. I gotta clean sometimes too. Yes, you have to do shit sometimes too. But they don't take into consideration or give man credit for what we always have to do. Like, we don't only have to put up with our kids shit. We got to put up with your family shit. We got to put up with your shit. But I guess as a man, we supposed to be able to do that shit. And I'm one of them type of man that's encouraging niggas to not put up with that shit. Don't put up with that shit. Because think about if the roles were reversed and you were a woman and she was the man, she would understand, like, you be tripping. You delusional as hell. You gotta win every argument. What is wrong with a man being right? What is wrong with a man speaking truth? What is wrong with a man that really wants to lead? That makes mistakes at times, but he's trying to better himself to not make as many mistakes. See, that's the problem. Y'all want to get a perfect nigga that never make mistakes. He ain't never cheated. He got a college degree. The nigga dick is 8 feet long. The motherfucker 20 feet tall. Like, y'all want some invisible shit. Y'all want some imaginary shit. Y'all still playing house. Remember when we was kids, how motherfuckers, we got the dog, you the mama, I'm the daddy, these are our kids. That y'all still live in that motherfucking world. Y'all don't live in the reality of, okay, I chose a nigga that didn't have a GED. I chose a nigga that didn't have no high school education. I chose a nigga that didn't have no car and no license. I chose a nigga that didn't know how to look up shit to fix on YouTube. Like, that's just, you see what I'm saying? You chose a nigga that ain't worth shit, but then you want to get on this motherfucker and discredit the rest of us because you choose the wrong type of people to be in relationships with or to have kids with. I don't get on here to bash y'all. I don't get on here to bash women. I get out here to point out to the fellas, y'all are just as bad as the women that y'all choose to be with. Y'all are bad at decision making, man. Y'all looking at the shit from, well, y'all do it too. That sound like a woman, man. That sound like a woman, man. Women do that shit because they want to be right. It's a part of the sign language shit Kevin Samuels was talking about. Shame, insult, guilt, and the need to be right. That's real. But like I say, man, I digress, man. I'm back on this chicken and this fried okra and this Mississippi catfish. Cause y'all don't understand, man. I hate to see my brothers going through dumbass shit. And I hate to, you know, go through shit in silence, man. I hate to go through shit where you can't, as a man, post what you go through on Facebook because motherfuckers frown up on that shit. They look at that shit like, damn, nigga, you putting your personal business on Facebook. But women do that shit all the time. And you want to know the difference? Women actually get other women that come in and vouch for that dumbass shit. But when a nigga do it, oh, you soft. But a nigga ain't got no group of individuals where he could be like, man, bro, this motherfucker did me wrong, man. I've been doing everything I could possibly do. And be held accountable in a group of men who could say, bro, no, you wasn't doing everything you could do because a nigga like me gonna tell you, bro, you should have been working harder. You shouldn't have been at home watching no goddamn kids. You shouldn't have been taking no kids to school. You shouldn't have been taking her to work. You shouldn't have been doing shit for them. You should have been doing everything for yourself so they can benefit off of that shit. Because that's your job. Your job, like I say, ain't to be Mr. Supporter of her, Mr. Lover Boy of her. You're a sex toy to her. Your job is to do for yourself. And then when you do for yourself and things pan out, like I say, at Christmas, at Thanksgiving, everybody happy to see the provider. Everybody happy to see the provider, but everybody ain't happy to see daddy daycare. Everybody ain't happy to see you come in and yep, I'm here, but I can't provide nothing. You wanna know why? Because it's not your job to be what a woman is supposed to be. A woman is supposed to do all that. Your job is to make her job easier in that department because she ain't got to go to work and watch the kids. Now, if she chooses to do that, you got you a winner, my brother. If you got you a woman that chooses to help you, chooses to support you in this day and age, you have a winner. But you as a man, you don't get the right to sit there and think that she is going to do anything for you. See, I made that mistake relationships ago. And I'm glad I have women around me who tell me the right way to think about the scenario. And this ain't, see, y'all probably think this is male game or or advice coming from a man. This advice that I'm giving you, man, is coming from other women who tells me, fuck that, you ain't supposed to go through that shit. Well, they don't say fuck that because these are, these are good women. But like I say, I take it as, man, fuck that shit. You went through what? Don't be a fool for that woman. Don't use them kids as an excuse. You staying there because of the kids, but you suffering. You about to have a stroke. You about to have an aneurysm, huh? You about to have a heart attack because you dealing with this bullshit ass woman. But your excuse for about to kill yourself with stress is because of your kids. It ain't no logic in that, man. That's stupid. Understand me, my brothers. Like, I'm not going to sugarcoat this shit with y'all. If I came to you crying about my motherfucking bitch, if I came to you crying about a woman, if I came to you crying about some shit, I don't expect for you to hold my hand and say, bro, she was wrong about what she did and how she did you. I expect for you to look at me and say, bro, what is you gonna do about it, nigga? Wake up. Prepare yourself for war when it comes to these women, man. That's why I said protect yourself at all times. You don't get in no motherfucking boxing ring and don't put your dukes up, nigga. You don't get in no motherfucking wrestling ring and don't grapple a nigga and don't smack a nigga hand off you. Nigga, get the fuck off me. Nigga, get back. You don't get off the ring. You don't get in the ring unprepared. So don't think because you getting in the ring with a woman that you can let your guards down, man. This woman is going to serenade you with that ass. She's going to seduce you with them titties. She's going to seduce you with her looks. As soon as she gets your ass where she wanted you, she gonna do you like Delilah did Samson, man. And if y'all ain't religious, I want y'all to go and read about Samson. The story of Samson and Delilah. Look it up. If you don't know how to read, if you don't know how to interpret the Bible or whatever, because that's another excuse. Niggas don't read the Bible because it don't make sense to them. Well, go on YouTube and type in that shit and understand what I'm talking about. We're at war with these women right now, man. It ain't sweet. I don't know what you niggas is thinking about, man. I don't know what y'all thinking about, man. I hate it for my brothers to go through shit that they don't have to go through, man. But if you listen to a person like me, like I say, it may be harsh. The delivery is harsh. It's a few more B words than the women like. It's a few more hoes than the nigga like. It's a few more you bullshit ass niggas than niggas like to hear. But my problem with y'all is, like I say, women support bullshit. Man shouldn't do that. If I'm on some bullshit, if I ain't taking care of my kids, tell me, bro, you a bullshit ass nigga. But don't say I wouldn't take care of my kids either, because you sound like a woman now. That's some shit a woman will support another woman about. She on some dumb shit. Girl, I flattened his tires. Girl, I burnt this house up. Girl, I broke out his grandma windows. That's what they do. They support that dumb shit. As man, as your brother, your young brother, your older brother, I support you getting on your feet, so when you do get the right woman, she ain't got to be looking at you like, man, you ain't providing. How am I supposed to invite you over here to my family and you ain't got shit? How am I supposed to introduce you to my people and you ain't doing shit right? You don't look like a man when you're not providing and protecting this woman. You look like a little boy. But like I say, we're not going to take the blame off of the women for liking little boys, because the thing about that is they like men that are really little boys that they can tell what to do. So they can control you. So if you going to be in there playing the game all day, they can control you. If you going to be watching the kids and going to pick the kids up and dropping the kids off while she's smoking and she chilling, they can control you. But watch when you get up on your shit and say, you know what, man, I ain't got time. I got to go get this money. You going to start having issues. Whenever a man starts to be a man and you grow out of that little boy stage, you're going to have issues, man. It's not going to be easy. Being a man is not easy, y'all. It's one of the hardest things that we have to go through. To transition from a boy who don't have no responsibilities. You got your mama, your daddy, your grandma, your aunties, your uncle. You got all these people looking out for you, looking, to help you out. The hardest thing is when you get to a point in life where you don't got that no more, man. And I'm not saying that it's not enjoyable to be that way, but you got to set your life up to be exciting. You got to set your life up to be just like the women setting their life up to go on these trips, to live their best life, to go see the Beyonce concert, to, do what they want to do. You can't be mad at her because she's setting her life up to do that shit. You're allowing her to lead. And she's leading her life in a way that she wants her life to be led. Why aren't you, my brothers? Why are you emotionally attaching yourself to these women, man? Why it's always about getting some pussy, man? When is y'all gonna wake up, man? It's not always about sex. It's not always about these women, man. God will deliver you the right type of woman if you on your purpose. If you on your purpose, you ain't even worried about, you don't got time for no woman if you on your purpose. If you're doing what you supposed to do, you don't have time for a woman. For real, man. You supposed to be too busy for a woman. Now, a real woman can respect that. A real woman will understand that this man got a job, this man got a business, this man he cut grass, this man shovel snow, this man go to church, this man he got 20 things he needs to do before he can ever think about me. See, y'all too busy chasing a woman that you gotta, force her to like you instead of dealing with the women that like you for who you are. You don't have to be a good nigga for the right woman to like you. You just have to be you. Don't focus on trying to be what she wants you to be. I have way more women followers and way more women that listen to me than men. But the problem is the man don't talk to the man. The man, we gonna do our own thing. We ain't gonna talk to each other. We ain't gonna fuck with one another. And then look what happened to you. We always eventually end up hurt. We always eventually end up in situations that we could have avoided if you talk to another man that could have told you, man, don't do that stupid ass shit. But no, I guess that is too harsh for y'all. See, that's what I don't understand about us being men. We're man, but y'all want to address me as if I'm not a man. Y'all want to look at me as if my knowledge in my game cannot help change the way you are actually going through life. I'm spitting game that you can use. I'm not talking about no bullshit. I'm not talking about Will Smith and Jada. I'm not talking about Cardi B or Megan Thee Stallion. I'm not talking about no motherfucking love and hip hop. I'm talking about real life and hip hop, nigga. I'm talking about shit that, nigga, I've been in the streets to where I know when a motherfucker about to ride me. I can sense the energy. I can sense a scam a mile away. I can sense a bullshit motherfucker a mile away. Family or friends, man. It's about energy for me. And if your energy ain't right, I already, like, your body language gives that shit away. Y'all come in here, like I say, y'all ignore what I have to say. But I'm the number one person that can give you some game from experience. Not just talking out the side of my neck. I have been through a lot of the shit you niggas is going through. I can teach you how to avoid them pitfalls. I can teach you how to start looking for red flags in a woman. If your woman looking through your phone and pointing that shit out a month later, a week later, a couple days later, trust and believe it's something in her phone that she's hiding. See, when a person is guilty, they do anything to cover up their guilt, man. Understand what I'm saying? When your woman is looking through your phone, when your woman is, hold on, when your woman is asking questions, when your woman, let me put this shit up, man, because I'm deep in this shit. I want y'all to understand me, man. As my brothers, as my fellas, as my uncles, as anybody, my pops, anybody that's my brother or a man. I want y'all to really understand, man, what I'm trying to teach y'all tonight, man. And it's, we have to stick together. The reason why we got to stick together because women are trying to hold us accountable to the shit we need to do. Women are trying to say, you ain't no man unless you're doing this for me. Unless you can do this for me, you're not a man. That's why man needs to stick together, because you need to be telling me if she done told me some bullshit, bro, that's some bullshit. As a man, this is what you need to be doing. But y'all, like I say, y'all so secretive with y'all game To where even if I tried to pay for some of the game y'all got, y'all still don't, y'all, I'm gonna just give you a little teaspoon of what I know. But you could be giving me a whole cup of the game. You could be helping me avoid the pitfalls. We could be helping these young brothers not get these little young fast girls pregnant. But you wanna know what? Y'all too busy for that, man. Y'all too busy to take the youth and take them away from the whole sexualized environments that they're growing up in and give them some real game. And teach them how to not be, scammed out of child support, scammed out of your life savings, scammed out of your motherfucking life that you supposed to live, scammed out of what you supposed to be doing. See, that's their problem. I'm gonna put this on the charger, man. Cause my phone dying, man. But straight up, man, y'all so busy looking for a woman, y'all losing yourself, man. Y'all so busy investing in the wrong type of people, investing in the wrong type of energy, that y'all can't even understand that as man, we have to come together and hold each other accountable, but also help each other. See, one thing about help is it's not helpful for you to tell me what I need to do, but then don't provide a way for me to do it. See, that's not help. Constructive criticism is when you're able to tell somebody, man, look, you wrong, bro. This is how you need to be doing it. That's constructive criticism. But y'all are more critical in the criticism department than y'all are beneficial in the constructive criticism department. As man, we're not encouraging one another to do what we're doing. We're too busy hating on what the next nigga doing. While these women are supporting each other, while these women is coming, and taking over the game, while these women is doing all this different shit, man. That's why I say, man, one day, y'all, I just, I don't smoke, and I'm like damn near done with drinking, man. So this ain't coming from I'm high or I'm drunk and having a conversation with y'all. This is coming from the heart, man. This is coming from a sober heart, a clear mind. This ain't coming from I'm not on no rant and no rave. I'm not seeking no attention, man. I just want my brothers to come in here and take some advice. I get it. Y'all maybe don't feel like y'all can take no advice from a younger man. But at the end of the day, I am a person that's going to hold you accountable when you on some dumb shit. I'm a person that's going to hold you accountable when you do some stupid shit. See, our problem as man is we don't want to listen to men that actually have went through something and who have experienced something. And it's like, I can't learn from your experience. I got to bump my head myself. I got to go and get locked up myself. I got to go and sell drugs and get caught myself. I got to go and get 18 baby mamas pregnant myself to find out about this child support. I gotta go and get in these pyramid schemes. I gotta go and fuck with people who don't give a damn about me and lose everything I own just for motherfuckers to come back and be like, man, I wish I'd have listened to this dude, man. It shouldn't take that, man. It shouldn't take that, man. We should have circles of men. Like, why ain't nobody came on with me? That's my whole thing. Why ain't nobody came on with me? Let me hold y'all accountable, man. Let's hold each other accountable. But we ain't about to argue. It ain't about to be no bickering. It's just holding each other accountable to your bullshit. But that's y'all problem as men. Y'all don't, a nigga can't tell me where I was wrong at. That's your motherfucking problem. You sound like a bitch. See, bitches, you can't tell that shit. Bitches, you can't tell you was wrong for what you was doing. You wanna know why? Because they gonna throw a bitch fit. And that's what you niggas do. Y'all don't know how to take the rebuke. Y'all don't know how to take the game and correct yourself. You're going through what you're going through in your relationship because of what? Because of something you're not doing. But don't let what you're not doing be the cause of what she say you're not doing. It's because of something you should be doing for yourself. As a man, you should be doing something to better yourself, educating yourself, looking into something that can make yourself better. As a man, you should be doing something for yourself. But you mad because you in this emotional roller coaster with this woman, and she'll stay on this ride all day. She can shit, you throwing up, you can't take it, you dizzy, you done passed out, you done came back to, you all over the place in this emotion with this woman, right? And she's on the motherfucker like, woo, yeah, she's up and down all around, she can take it. See, that's why I'm telling y'all, man. Y'all are too busy being worried about what women want and how women look at us and how women judge us than how you judge yourself. It ain't no reason why I can't go to my family and get no motherfucking help when I'm in trouble. It ain't no reason why everybody that call themselves so-called friends, you can't go and get no support from. Like I say, a motherfucker support you one time and be talking about you the next time. If I've ever cooked some food that was some trash food, I don't expect for you to buy it again, but I expect for you to say, bro, that food was trash, man. This is what you need to do to correct the food. Maybe your food was too salty. Stop using all that goddamn salt. Maybe your food was too hot. Stop using all this extra seasoning. This is how you need to do it. Let's look up this recipe. Let's try some different recipes. See, this is the part that y'all don't want to do, man. And that's why, like I say, I'm comfortable being to myself because I can hold myself accountable. I can taste some shit if I'm cooking. If it ain't right, damn, I need to lay off on whatever it is. But y'all be too busy getting, like I say, throwing the bitch fits. Y'all be too busy acting like bitches to where can't nobody tell you, man, you was fucked up for what you did. You was fucked up for what you did. Oh, man, I wasn't fucked up. I was up, blah, 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 blah. You sound like a bitch, man. See, bitches can't take rebukings. A man that's in the wrong, he can take his punishment. He could take the punishment. He could take the ass whooping. If I deserve the ass whooping, give me my ass whooping. I get over this shit and get stronger and get better. But I'm not going to resent you for whooping my ass because I was wrong. And what I'm saying is, I'm not talking about a physical fight. I'm talking about with these words, with this knowledge, with this game, with this education, man. Y'all don't want to hear the truth. Y'all don't want to hear that you shouldn't have did that shit. Y'all don't want to hear that you shouldn't have argued with that female. You shouldn't have got on that emotional roller coaster with that female. Y'all want to hear, yeah, bro, I would have did the same thing. But I ain't here to tell you to do none of that shit. I'm here to tell you, man, you should have been doing something for yourself the whole time. You got engulfed in this lifestyle and this relationship with this woman and you lost yourself. So you shouldn't be mad at her. You should be mad at yourself. You should be mad that you wasn't thinking about you enough. Because that's what it all boiled down to. That's what it boiled down to. You lose yourself and you get so entangled with her. And like I say, you get on the roller coaster where she like, woo! And you, because you can't take that shit. But you shouldn't have never been on the roller coaster with her. See, your job as a man is provide the money so she can get into the amusement park, so she can get the thrills and the frills and all of that. Your job is to provide that for her, but I'm going to stand out here in the parking lot because I ain't trying to be amused. I'm a man. See, little boys want to have fun. Little girls want to have fun. You understand what I'm saying? A grown-ass man don't care about no damn fun. Your job is to take care of your family. See, that's when I grew up, y'all. I finally grew up one day when I realized that I ain't taking care of my family, man. Not just my kids and my immediate, my nuclear family. I'm talking about my family, my little cousins, my grandma. Like I say, my grandma, oh man, my grandma can't come out here and cut the grass and fuck with the landscaping like that. Why you niggas coming through here throwing trash out in her yard and shit? I wish I would have caught a nigga doing that shit. I'd have chased that nigga down and threw that bag right back at his shit. Nigga, don't throw that shit in my grandma's driveway, nigga. Don't throw that shit nowhere near. Don't even throw that shit in the street. Nigga, find a trash can and throw that shit away. You niggas lazy, man. But y'all wonder why women is out hustling us. Women is coming together. Women are getting it. Women are understanding. Women talk about each other behind their back, but still stick with each other and support one another. You niggas talk about a nigga behind his back and don't even fuck with a nigga for real and be right in his face. Nigga, I sold weed for years before I gave up the game, nigga. Motherfuckers used to fuck with me off and on, nigga. I used to have that gas, nigga, but when motherfucker get me for some, it ain't all that. Now you all running across town to go search for the new nigga with the weed. You niggas ain't no better than these women, dog. But y'all wonder why they talk about us the way they do. Because y'all ain't trying to be men. Y'all trying to be like women, man. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. In order to lead, you got to set yourself apart. See, that's why I love Jesus so much. Regardless of you people that don't believe in Jesus and don't believe in religion. Jesus was able to set himself apart. He was able to set himself to where, no matter the disrespect, no matter the persecution, he could always rise above and be looked at as mightier and stronger and smarter and more knowledgeable. See, that's what I strive to be. I strive to be that type of man. Now I ain't about to let no nigga disrespect me. I haven't reached that point of Christianhood, and I'll never reach that point. But all I'm saying is I strive to be a better man. I strive to be more educated. I strive to be more righteous. Because if I have to be punished, at least I'm going to be punished in my righteousness. But I ain't going to be punished for doing wrong. That ain't no good feeling. That ain't no good feeling. Crucify me because I'm trying to help my brothers out. But you ain't about to crucify me for pandering to these bitches. You ain't about to crucify me for that. Crucify me. Like I say, I don't give a damn about no likes. I give a fuck about the love. Show me some love. Don't like my videos. Don't like my posts. If you don't like it, if you don't love it, don't like it. Just show me love. I want red every time I'm getting any feedback or you give me some of them stars, man. Share my shit. Share this game, dog. Share this game to the nigga. You know niggas that's going through all type of shit right now. I can tell you stories about my nigga. I ain't gonna say his name, but my nigga Granny just died. This is and this is one of my niggas. But the whole time when she was alive, he wasn't getting his shit together. And he was staying with her the whole time. And now when my nigga called me, I feel bad because you know what? I want to fuck with my nigga, man. I know my nigga going through something, man. But the growth in me won't allow it. Because nigga, when you used to come stay with me, you used to see the shit I used to go through with my exes. We used to play the game and smoke weed and drink all night. You used to be there when I was maturing and learning about responsibilities. But the whole time you was staying with your granny rent free, bro. The whole time you was staying with your granny, you ain't have to pay no bills. But now you want to fuck with me on some what shit? Like, nigga, you ain't got no job. You ain't got no money. You ain't got no house. You ain't got no car. You ain't got shit, nigga. But you expect for me to do what? Smoke some weed with you? Come pick you up. Let's ride and smoke some? Like, nigga, I'm not that person anymore. I'm different, man. Like I said, when I grew up, when I realized that I was still a little boy and I needed to become a man, is when I realized I need to be helping my family out. Not just my son and daughter, my whole family. Anybody in my family that needs some help, that's when I realized that, man, you ain't no man like you thought you was. See, man can do shit like that. Little boys can't do that. A grown-ass man can help his family, man. A grown-ass man can support his family. His family ain't just his kids and wife. His family is his mother and his father. His family is his sister and his brother. His family is everybody that he calls his family. Let me let my granddad and moms in, man. Like, that's what y'all gotta understand, man. Y'all truly got to understand what it is I'm talking about. I don't give a fuck about you taking offense to what I'm saying. If you letting a female do you wrong, you're dumb as hell. If you letting a motherfucker take your money, you're dumb as hell. If you letting motherfuckers take advantage of you, you dumb as hell. If you're around here thinking that I'm going to change the narrative or change the conversation because it may be too harsh, because you using God and cussing in the same sentence, because you ain't right yourself. If you think I'm about to change, I don't give a fuck. Like I say, the number one alpha rule is give a damn what they say, man. Go check my nigga Dr. BOA out and understand what I'm talking about. The number one rule to being an alpha male, just to being a man, is you can't care what people say about you. You can't care, man. But you must put yourself in a circle of people that can help you. Don't put yourself in a circle of people that harm you and ain't giving you the right advice. But then, like I say, look at what I'm saying is you wrong. You wrong for what you saying. You wrong. I'ma challenge you. No, nigga, challenge your motherfucking self. Challenge yourself to get out of them situations you in. See, y'all be so quick to give up on life because y'all done put so much into everybody else. But what about the people that you could have poured into that you just completely ignored? Like I say, this ain't something to bash women. And what I be talking about ain't to bash nobody. It's to educate you of your bullshit. It's to let you know you be on some fucking bullshit. It's to let you know that nigga you ain't as smart as you thought you was. It's to let you know that while you around here lying to social media and making social media think one thing, it's really another thing. That's what this is about. That's what this is about, man. See, y'all hate when I go in like this. But like I say, man, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Y'all don't fuck with me anyways, man. And I like it like that. Because I don't got to, I don't got to hear that sob story. I don't got to become a counselor. I'm not a fucking guidance counselor. And if you gonna come and give me that sad ass energy, you need to pay me for that shit. I need to get some type of compensation for your sad ass story, for what you going through, for because I ain't no woman and I'm not about to sit here and hold your hand through your bullshit, man. I'm about to tell you, bro, you supposed to be doing something for yourself in the first place, man. You supposed to be doing for yourself, fellas. That's what's most important, man. See, y'all frown on the pimps. Y'all frown on the niggas that actually don't give a fuck about these hoes. But them niggas don't be going through the shit y'all go through. Y'all got one female y'all are struggling to be in a relationship with, while these niggas got multiple females and they don't give a damn about none of their feelings and they don't get on them emotional roller coasters with them hoes. We have a goal. We have a goal. And if y'all can't complete that, then exit out of my life. I could care fucking less. I could care less, man. Because that's a part of who I am. I'm not about to sugarcoat this shit because, oh, I got friends and there's women in here and I don't give a fuck about that shit. Like I said, if this ain't for you, then you can click off my live. If this ain't for you, then don't come. Just unfriend yourself. Don't follow me if you can't understand that I'm trying to help you. And I'm trying to help you by letting you know, nigga, you was bullshitting from the start. You was bullshitting from the start, bro. Yup, I know what I'm saying is harsh, but I ain't going through that type of shit. I'm not around here hurt. I'm not around here struggling. I'm not around here crying. I ain't around here about to hurt myself. And I'd never be in that situation, man, because I don't give a fuck about nobody before I give a fuck about me. And you should be the same way. Learn to love yourself first. Learn to love you. Like I said, y'all get on up in here. I want to hear some lashing. I want to hear some comments. I want to hear it. I don't want to see it. I'm in here talking. Y'all come on in here and talk to me. Let's have a grown man conversation. Let's have grown man conversations, man. For real. Let's have grown man conversation. Y'all too busy wanting somebody to hold y'all hand. Y'all too busy wanting somebody to trauma bond with you and be a trauma buddy. And girl, I went through that too. Girl, he was fucking all the hoes. Girl, your nigga was too. Mine was too. Y'all too busy thinking like that as man, though. Y'all too busy losing everything that you could have invested into your family, doing shit you had no fucking business doing in the first place. You gotta come to people that actually know about shit that you don't know about, man. That's like you wanna, you want to make a few more bucks in the game, right? You ain't never sold drugs before, but your ass know somebody that do. So you go to them and they know your ass green as hell. What they end up doing is selling you some bullshit ass dope. Or they sell you some weed that ain't strong. Now you stuck with that shit. But you sad, you mad, but you ain't choose to come to the people that's close to you that you know been in the game. You too busy trying to hide it from them when them should have been the people you confided in. I don't get you niggas, man. I don't get you niggas. I don't get you niggas, man. I don't get what's the big issue with a man not knowing everything and asking questions. I don't get that, man. I don't get you niggas being wrong and not asking questions. I don't get that, man. What is that about? What is that about? Y'all too soft for me, man. Like I say, man, y'all go over there to them female channels and get a hug, man. Let them blow you some kisses, show you some love. Yeah, Streets over there acting a fool again. Streets wrong as hell. Streets talking about shit he don't know about. Go over there to that shit. Or matter of fact, go over there where they talking about love and hip hop. Go over there where they talking about celebrities, man, and their lifestyle and how grand they shit is while your shit suck. Why they about to cut your lights off? Go over there to one of them pages. Go over there to one of them pages where they talking about niggas all the time. Where females degrade niggas. Mm-hmm. Where women talking about men. How we ain't shit. How we can't make their life easier. How we ain't providing and leading. They number one thing is how I'm supposed to follow somebody that don't know how to lead. That's real. That's real, man. I can't even argue with that. Because that's real. That's a real deal. Y'all niggas don't want to talk about that, though. Y'all hate to hear the fucking truth. Y'all hate to hear the truth. That's your problem, man. Like I said, I just need one motherfucker to come on up in here and go live with me. Anybody want to step up? Anytime, man. Come on. Step up and share some game with me, man. Step up in here. Or do I need to invite somebody who wants to come on up in here and have a conversation, man? Let's have a conversation. That's what I want to do. I want to have a conversation. Because one thing about me, man, is I ain't going to shy away from adversity. I'm a hustler, homie. I ain't never been no customer, man. I'm a hustler. So I know how to get to that bag. I can sell water to a well, man. I'm out here getting it right now. But like I say, you letting your girl talk about you because you at the crib on the game all day. You letting your girl talk about you because you want to sit down and smoke weed all day. You want to become an alcoholic. But you ain't getting no paper, man. You ain't getting no paper, man. I can bust up right now and go to work in any state, man. I don't have to just stay in Michigan. That's what type of job I have. You know what I'm saying? And my job is actually me working for my own company. I'm not stationary to Michigan. I'm not stationary to Saginaw. I can go anywhere in the world and start working. I don't have to be here, man. See, I'm trying to teach y'all that type of shit. I'm trying to teach y'all how you can benefit by being able to relocate. I'm trying to teach y'all this shit, man. Let me go and pull back around here. But like I say, man, I need somebody to come on up in this chat. Come on, let's form a panel. Let's talk about this shit. Let's talk. Cause y'all act like y'all don't want to have a conversation, man. Y'all look, I seen a few people come in and view it and get on up out of here. But I know I want somebody to come on, bring yourself to the video. Who's live right now? You know, let me invite you in so we can have a conversation, man. So you can tell me, you know, what you're going through, and I can basically tell you what can help you. You know, what you need to do. Don't look at it like I can't help you, man. We all need a little help, man. I'm not too far removed from the game. Like I say, I be needing help too. But my problems with people be how y'all expect the person when they do figure it out or when they do come up to come back and help y'all, but the whole time y'all ain't been nowhere around. When I was at my lowest points, I ain't know who to fucking call. When I needed somewhere to stay, I ain't know who to fucking call. I ain't know who to call, man. But I got all these family and so-called friends, but I don't know. I'm going through something. I ain't got nobody to talk to. I ain't got nobody to, tell me, man, you don't gotta sell these drugs, bro. I got this little opportunity, man. You gonna have to do this to get it, and teach me, teach me how to fish, basically. I don't want you to feed me. I don't want none of your food. I don't want none of your food. I want you to teach me how to get this food. And that's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to teach y'all how to be better as men. I'm trying to teach y'all how not to make them stupid mistakes. I'm trying to teach y'all how to come up in the game. But it's going to take for us, I'm telling you, the number one thing is going to take for us to come together, man. You need a team to come up, man. LeBron ain't rich by himself. LeBron had a team. He had people that was encouraging him. But he ain't have a whole bunch of yes man motherfuckers around here saying, yeah, Brian, you the coldest nigga in the game. No, he had motherfuckers that told him, bro, that was a whack ass shot you took when you took that shot, nigga. You shouldn't have took that shot. You should have gave that shit to Kyrie. You should have gave that shit to him. You should have did something else, man. Brian, you should have been a little bit more aggressive, man. Y'all would have won that game. He got people in his corner like that. He ain't just got people in his corner that be dick riding. It's more dick riding ass niggas for LeBron than motherfuckers that actually can say, man, Brian don't be playing aggressive enough, man. And I'm one of them cats. If I'm one of Brian's closest friends, bro, you ain't playing like a killer, bro. And I ain't saying now. I'm talking about in previous matchups where he could have got more titles than Kobe and Jordan, where he could be on top by now. You wasn't playing like a killer, bro. Why you passing the ball so much, bro? The ball supposed to be in your hands. You unstoppable. What the fuck you doing? Take over. Let's go. Let's show them who the greatest is. See, y'all don't want that type of encouragement. Y'all want me to put the kid gloves on. Y'all want me to handle you like a little baby. You want me to rock you, and bro, it's gonna be all right. Man, all you gotta do is keep playing Madden. All you gotta do is keep playing 2K. All you gotta do is keep on going to do what she tell you to do. That's what y'all want, man. All you gotta do is keep listening to the wrong people. But you don't want to listen to somebody that's going to understand your situation from two different angles, man. I'm not just going to criticize you without the construction. I'm not, man. I'm a very beneficial person to have in your corner. Whether I'm talking about my brothers or in a relationship with a woman. But one thing about me is, like I say, I'm going to be less tolerant of a lot of shit than a lot of more motherfuckers. Like, that's why I don't smoke weed no more. Weed helped me to tolerate shit. I like maybe y'all smoke weed just because everybody else doing it. Maybe it's just a part of the trend, and that's why y'all do that shit. But I smoke weed as a medicine. I smoke weed medicinally. Like I don't just smoke it because everybody else smoke it. I don't smoke it because they got all these dispensaries going on right now. I smoke it because it's my actual medicine, man. It helps me to cope with life at times and the shit I've been through and my life experiences. It helps me to deal with people that normally I wouldn't even fucking deal with, man. That's what weed do for me. But I also have enough brain power, and anybody that knows me knows this. Streets could be smoking weed for 2 years, and one day he'll say, man, I ain't smoking that shit no more. And nigga, I won't smoke for 2 years, nigga. And it's because I understand that my mind is important. My heart is important. My lungs is important. And the older you get, the more you keep smoking, the more you're damaging what you gonna need. But like I say, y'all don't want to have that conversation. Y'all want to smoke weed because everybody else smoking it. Y'all want to drink because everybody else drinking it. Y'all want to go to the club because everybody going to the club. Y'all want to be a part of the drama, the foolishness. Y'all want to be a part of what everybody else doing, man. I want to set myself apart from what everybody else doing. Y'all always catch me by myself. If I ain't by myself, I'm with some OGs. I'm with my older brothers, niggas that be giving me game, and I be soaking that shit up. I pull out the notebook and start taking notes because I really want to be better. I don't want to be like some of these young niggas out here with 5 different baby mamas, going through baby mama drama, being in domestic violences, and going through all this unnecessary shit that, bro, if you had something going on, you wouldn't have time to be in jail for domestic violence. If you had something else, if you was educating yourself about the future, you wouldn't be going to jail for selling drugs still in 2023. If you would be around niggas like me, I'm going to encourage you to stop doing that shit, bro. Nigga, I have seen thousands of dollars. I'm talking about 30, 40,000 at one time, all from drug money. Just for that same nigga that showed me that shit to get caught with all that shit and be back in prison where he just came home from doing probably 10, 15 years. All because he's in a rush. All because of greed. See, and that's another thing, man. Y'all niggas don't even understand the power of compound interest in us all coming together and investing in one thing and letting that grow until we're all millionaires. Y'all just want to have $1 million by yourself. It's just, if I don't have it myself, I got to be able to get it myself so I can do what I want to do myself. That's all greed, man. That's greed. And that's why you'll never see that much money. That's why you'll never see that much fame, authority. That's why you'll never be able to achieve that type of success because your greed is standing in the way of you being successful. I don't care who it is. It could be anybody on this live. If y'all want to come together and we invest into something, hit me in my DM, man. Let's talk about it. Let's actually research about it. Let's educate ourselves about it. Let's do this together. This ain't me trying to take over nobody's funds. This ain't me trying to be in control of anything by myself. This is me trying to be in control of some shit with you in control of some shit, and we both control this shit. Or all 3 of us control this shit. Or all 4 of us control this shit. See, unless I can find that in a woman, I don't even want you. A woman has to be like that with me. We can't be, oh, I gotta go shopping. I gotta be doing what everybody else doing. We gotta be going to the club. We gotta be going to Dubai. We gotta be taking pictures and showing people we live in this certain type of lifestyle, and these people don't give a fuck about us, man. I don't want that type of relationship no more. Like I said, I have to grow, man. This is about growth. This is about a person growing up and growing out of that bullshit. This is about a person that, like I say, my own grandmother held me accountable to my bullshit, and I could not argue with her. I couldn't say, well, I did the shit because this and blah, 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 and I did the shit because of blah, blah, blah. I had to listen and take that shit. I had to listen and damn near be brought to tears because of my flaws, because of my flawed way of thinking, because you're not doing the right things. You're taking your money, you're shining too much. You're taking your money, you're flossing too hard. Who are you trying to impress? Who are you trying to keep up with? That's when the light bulb went off in my shit. That's when the light bulb went off. When a person who has experienced life, when a person that has already been there in life, who has seen it come and go, who have seen other people come and go, who have seen drugs, who have seen the best and the worst of life. When a person like that brought to my attention where I messed up at, she brought to the light that I messed up on me. All the money that done been through my hands, when you were selling drugs, all the money that you had from the PPP, all the money that you didn't have from the job right now, baby. That's my nigga too, man. I got this, man. I've been looking for my nigga so long, man. My nigga done hit me up. See, you see how good God is? Do you understand how good God is? This is what I'm talking about. Y'all on some bullshit. Y'all ain't on this shit, y'all.
Exhaust air should be directed so that it will not re-enter the room.
My bad, y'all. I'm back. But I ain't going nowhere. What up, Rodney? What up? What it do? I'm just sitting here, man, giving my people the game, man. Telling them how motherfuckers be disappearing and coming back. You know, all late and shit. That's all I'm saying. People be disappearing and coming back, and man, where you been at? And motherfuckers been locked up, and motherfuckers, you know, been gone and missing and shit. And then they pop up out the blue. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking about how motherfuckers do shit like that when they think you got something going on, when they think you didn't hit the Mega Millions. If I hit the Mega Millions, y'all wouldn't even know that shit. Because I wouldn't be around here trying to go buy the latest and greatest nothing, man. I'm over that stage of life. I've bought. I've had money. I've had my own home with every bill in my name. I've took care of my family. I've took care of other niggas' families. I've took care of other niggas' baby mamas, man. I've done what I came here to do, and now it's time for me to do what I'm supposed to do. And what I'm supposed to do is encourage y'all and educate y'all. Motivate y'all to not be on that bullshit. If you gotta have you a drink every day, try one day where you ain't got a drink, man. Because it's not about you not being a grown-up and not being able to do what you want to do. It's about, is that going to affect you later on in life? The decisions we make right now are going to affect you later in life. So if you want to smoke like I did, 20 blunts, 40 blunts, for no fucking reason, and think that shit ain't gonna affect you later in life, you got another thing coming, man. If you want to drink and think that shit ain't gonna affect you later on in life, you got another thing coming. If you want to smoke cigarettes every day, you want to smoke Black and Milds every day, you got another thing coming, man. You're not going to live a full, healthy life doing unhealthy shit. And that's the same goes with these relationships that y'all men choose to be in. If you're in a relationship and you and her ain't seeing eye to eye, give that shit up early. Don't fight for some shit that don't work. That goes back to when you used to have to, in school, probably in preschool, when they used to have you take the triangle and try and find the triangle slot, and you trying to put it in that circle. You trying to squeeze that triangle through that circle. Why that ain't working for you? Because it's never going to work. You can't force love. And as a man, you shouldn't be trying to force love. You should be trying to force respect. Not beating on a woman for it, but demanding it through your actions, through your leadership. And if she cannot follow that type of leadership, then you are not the right leader for her. See, if the U.S. Army was the most powerful army in everybody's eyes, it wouldn't be other armies. So what I'm saying is, maybe this army ain't for you. Maybe you need to go over there with Russia. Maybe you need to go over there with the Chinese. Maybe you need to go to another part of the world and fall under their leadership. But you're not going to destroy my army, my navy, my air force. You're not going to destroy my life, my progress, my process as a man, because you don't agree with what it is I choose to do. If you out here and you want to sell drugs for a living, that's your prerogative, man. But like I say, you need to get around some man like me who gonna hold you accountable and say, bro, why do you need that fast money, man? Do you know what comes with that fast money? Because I've been there. I can tell you what happens to niggas that think like you. But if you call yourself doing it because you feel like you don't have no other choice, that's the excuse, my brother. I know y'all hate to hear it, man, and I'm going to talk until I get enough people to listen. I'm going to encourage you till I get enough people to listen. This ain't for everybody. This nigga that y'all listening to right here is not for everybody. I don't care if they don't ever monetize my channel, or I don't care if they ever monetize my platform. All I care about is getting somebody to not think like they used to, which is harming them, and start thinking more correctly. Start educating yourself on the things you're into. I get it. Y'all like pork. I get it. Y'all like the smoke. I get it. Y'all like the drink. I get it. Y'all like drama and other people's drama. And y'all like adversity and y'all like trauma. I get it. Y'all like to see other people not doing good. I get what y'all like. But what about the people, like I say, that aren't doing that type of shit? I'm trying to encourage us to come together so we can become wealthy, so we can support one another, so we can build our community up. Y'all ain't trying to build a community up. Y'all tearing the community down. That's why seeing that bag in front of my granny yard pissed me the fuck off today. That's what triggered this conversation. That's what triggered this conversation. And the people that I'm seeing come in my live, each individual person has triggered a different emotion, man. But don't think that I'm one of those type of men that I fear my emotions. No, I'm not very emotional, but I can use my emotions when they're supposed to be used. I'm not using my emotions to persuade nobody to invest in something and scam somebody. I'm not trying to play on y'all emotions for that reason. I'm trying to encourage you to be emotionless when it comes to your dick and when it comes to your vagina, and throw that shit out the window and start being a thinker. Use your brain. You're chasing pussy. You're chasing sex. You're chasing a high. You're chasing a drink. You're chasing all the wrong things. And you keep wanting different results. You're chasing something because you're greedy. You're greedy. You want everything that you want, and when you don't get it, now you know you want to talk about the man like he ain't shit. But you're nothing, you're nowhere near where you need to be demanding something out of a man. First of all, ladies, if you want a man to be something, you got to be that first. So if you want your man to be more responsible, you got to be responsible. You have to be more responsible. You can't say, nigga, you need to be responsible because if you ain't being responsible, I'm fucking up. No, you're fucking up because of you. You can't make me accept accountability for your mistakes. I can only accept accountability for what I do wrong, for what I ain't educate myself on, for what I don't know, for what I ain't doing. That's what I'm accepting accountability on. But I'm not about to accept the accountability of these dumbass niggas who be chasing these hoes. Because I know where that leads. I'm not accepting accountability for nothing that y'all doing, man. But I am that rebuking service, and I'm bringing y'all niggas to the front of the congregation right now. And like I said, who wants to come up to the front of the congregation? Enter this shit right now. Enter my live right now. Anybody can enter this shit. If you have any arguments, if you got any discrepancies, any objections, come on up. Come on up to the front of the congregation and let's talk about that shit. It's funny that, I can get all these people to come into my live, right? But I don't get nobody to actually come on up to the front of the congregation, man. I know y'all don't agree with this shit. I know it's a lot of shit that y'all don't agree with. So why ain't nobody coming in trying to rebuke me so I can show you how to handle a situation like that? So I can show you how to handle a situation like that. So I can hold you accountable to your bullshit. And the shit that you think that you doing right, and the shit that you think that ain't gonna come with no consequences, and the shit that you think that you know better and you know everything, come on up here. Let's talk about what you know. Let's break down what y'all know and what y'all been doing and where y'all at in life. Let's break that shit down, man. Let's talk about that shit. Don't leave no comment. Like I say, come on up to the front of the congregation. Come on. Send me an invite. Somebody want to come on in? Come on, man. Let's talk about this shit. We got time. We got time today, man. I'm on the clock, nigga. Like I say, I work for my own company. I'm working for myself. I'm not off. I'm always home. I work 24/7. When I'm not asleep, I'm working. If I'm taking a break, working out, I'm still at work. I don't never get off of work. So y'all niggas need to be like that, man. Y'all too busy taking breaks. Y'all too busy doing what she wants y'all to do. And you're not thinking about yourself enough. You're not doing for yourself enough. You're not coming to see your people. See, like I say, I've always been the type of nigga that was beneficial, whether I was with a woman or chilling with my homies, man. I've always been a beneficial little brother, a big brother, a relationship connoisseur. I've always been beneficial when it came to, oh, he got the good weed, this nigga got the good work. Whatever it was, I was beneficial, man. I could teach you, I could show you, I could take you where, I could take you there. See, that's what I am. I'm a beneficial person to have in your life, man. The shit you need help with, I'm going to help you with that. But I'm also not a fool. So if you want me to come and help you, then this is what I want from you. Because in order for me to help you, I have to give up the things that I want to do, or at least some of the things I want to do in order to be here for you. So that's where, like I say, that line in the sand get drawn, because it's like, damn, I just really need for you to do 100% of everything I want you to do for me, so my job or my life will be a little bit more convenient. And that's where I draw the line. I'm not doing shit to make your life more convenient and it don't benefit the both of us. I'm helping you so it can benefit the both of us. And I expect for you to do the same thing. I don't want you trying to benefit off of me, and then when I need something, I can't even count on you. See, that be the problem with the majority of these young black men. It ain't enough older men encouraging them to do the right thing. You're not telling them what to go to school for and what not to go into school for. Everybody not going to make it to the NBA. Everybody not going to make it playing football. But it's other careers and other paths that these kids need to be looking into now. So about the time they get our age, they got bread. They ain't worried about, man, I got kicked out my girl's house. You shouldn't, man, if you got a son right now that's getting up in age, do not let him go stay with a woman. Do not let him go shack. Don't let him get a woman pregnant. Man, spend time with your son that's of age, that's able to get a young lady pregnant. If you have a young daughter, encourage her to stay away from young boys. Encourage her to look into whatever new technologies, whatever new IT, whatever new technology companies, stocks, bonds. There's plenty of stuff you can learn about. Our kids are growing up in an over-sexualized environment. And I get it, man. We as parents we're not where we need to be to where we can just focus 100% on our kids. But that's the type of conversation that, like I say, we need to be talking about. But instead, y'all want to keep y'all, problems to yourself. You don't want to come up to the front of the congregation and talk about the shit we need to talk about for real. That's y'all problem. That's y'all problem, man. That's y'all problem. Go ahead and let your daughter get pregnant and struggle like you did. Go ahead and let your son get her pregnant and got another baby on the way by her because you ain't have time to invest in his future, because you didn't have time to encourage him to go off into a different field of education and not get stuck in his hometown because he got 2 baby mamas and 2 kids on the way. This is what I'm telling y'all, man. This is the conversations we need to be talking about. But no, y'all, rather the women take over, y'all just convert to the back of the classroom, or, man, I'ma just watch the kids. I'ma just chill at the house with the kids all day. I'ma let her work her ass off. See, that's where I draw the line at. When I was grinding as hard as I could in the pandemic, a lot of y'all couldn't go to work. My job, I wasn't off. I was still working. And then started working, doing Uber and Lyft in the pandemic. So my grind never stopped. A lot of y'all are just getting back to work. A lot of y'all figured out, well, I don't want to go into the office. I'm going to work from home. I've never stopped working. See, and my problem be with a female is the moment they start experiencing a little bit of power, then they start thinking they can tell you what to do. And that's where I draw the line at. You're not going to tell me what to do. I've never tried to control what you do. Now, if I give you some game and some advice, it's for you to do the research. It's for you to examine it yourself. It's for you to ask questions yourself. It's for you to do the work yourself. And maybe this could be for you. But I ain't never forced the female to do shit for me. I ain't never forced the female to give me no money. I ain't never forced the female to give me no sex. I ain't never forced the female how to think or what to think or what to do. I've never done that shit. But I've always tried to educate a female to how she can improve herself. If you're overweight, you need to stop drinking all that damn pop. If you're overweight, you need to stop eating snacks and having snacks in your room and shit. You look like fucking Professor Klump. And I ain't saying literally, I'm saying, remember when Professor Klump had his drawer in his classroom full of snacks and shit? That's what you look like, pulling out snacks, watching fucking Love and Hip Hop in the bedroom. Like, what the fuck is you doing? But you want to get in shape, huh? I don't believe that shit, man. See, but like I say, they don't like men like me because I'm gonna hold your ass accountable. You constantly want to drink pop. You constantly want to eat candy. You constantly want to eat the same food. You want to eat tacos and chicken every fucking day. But you don't want to eat no salad without no salad dressing one day. You ain't always got to put salad dressing. Well, I got to have salad dressing. Well, your ass got to be fat. You got to be fat then. And that's the same thing with you niggas that's lazy as hell not going to that gym. If you not going to the gym, trust and believe you gonna get fat. If you got a fat woman, trust and believe, or if she lazy, trust and believe your ass is headed down the same rabbit hole she's in. And both of y'all gonna be in the bed, can't hardly breathe, making excuses for each other because y'all ass won't eat right and do the things that you can do to benefit yourself. See, that's y'all main problem. Y'all don't want to do what's gonna benefit y'all. But let one of these celebrities come out with, okay, it's this magical pill or it's this magical surgery. You get this BBL. Now, we could just get a BBL. But to me, that's cheating. To me, that's cheating. And I don't want no woman with no BBL. I don't give a fuck how good it looked, how good the doctor did. I don't care about none of that shit. If you cannot go and work out, and I go work out with you, or you come and work out with me, I don't want that. You're cheating. You're not only cheating me, you're cheating yourself. And the man that allowed that type of shit to be cool, where shit, I don't care if she do that. That tells me a lot about you. You know, you have people who actually study and go take the test, and then you have people who wait till the test date, and then they be trying to look at your paper like this. And that's what people that go get the BBL are. People that rather just, okay, man, you say you did what? You went to the doctor? Let me see. That's you. That's you. You're afraid to put the work in that needs to be put in. That's your problem, man. You need to stay away from people like that. You need to stay away from people like that, man. Do what you need to do, man. man, to be better. Stop bullshitting all the fucking time. That's y'all problem, man. Let me see. Hey, Joy. You talk to mama? Huh? I said you talk to mama? Okay. Alright. Alright. Okay. Yeah, man. Y'all lazy, man. Y'all lazy and y'all ain't putting the work in, man. I don't want to be around nobody that just won't, you want to get rich overnight. That's why I say I don't sell drugs no more. And I don't want to be around people who sell drugs unless we're going to get a dispensary. If you want to sell weed for a living, let's go to the dispensary. There's too much fentanyl out here. There's too much other shit. Like, people want to sell weed, fentanyl, heroin, crack, coke. Like, no. I want, if I'm getting some weed, I don't want you to be into no other drugs, man. Because the wrong amount of fentanyl on anything, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. See, I'm not into shortcuts no more, man. I'm 38 years old. I turned 39 on May 25th. I'm not into shortcuts no more, y'all. I understand the longevity and compounding interest. And compounding interest ain't got nothing to do with stocks and investing in just financials. It has to do with your life, man. If you constantly do good over time, eventually you become better. If you constantly go to the gym, eventually the compounding of the cardio, the compounding of the cycling, the compounding of the weightlifting, you're going to gradually become better. Y'all problem is y'all want to look a certain way right away. Y'all want it right away. And life don't reward you in that way. It's not meant to reward you in that way. If you can have everything you wanted in one day, think about it. If you can have everything you've ever wanted, your dream car, your dream house, your dream job, be done with school, have your master's degree, if you can have all that in one day, what else would you do after that? You ain't have a journey. You ain't got nothing to talk about. Everybody got the same story. Shit, I got everything I wanted in one day. Shit, what we gonna do now? What we gonna do now, y'all? See, that's why movies and certain stories are so captivating. Because it was the struggle. It was the journey. It shows you how to navigate in a certain environment. It shows you how to navigate through certain experiences. See, everybody don't get a good life. And God intended for everybody's life to be different because maybe your story relates to this person's story. But maybe you can also help this person that's going through something get through it because you relate to that person's story. Because of your experiences. Because of your journey. Y'all don't want a journey. Y'all want to just, I'm in America. I want to be in Japan right now. I'm in America. I want to be in Dubai right now. Like, y'all don't want to take a trip. Y'all don't want to explore. Y'all don't, like, y'all would be crushed if it wasn't cars and planes and boats to get you places. We got to swim over there? Oh, man, I ain't going. Man, we got to walk the Flint from Saginaw? I ain't going. Fuck that, man. Man, I wanted to go out, but we got to walk to Detroit. Like, y'all wouldn't go. But my thing is, you miss all the important facts, opportunities, sites. You miss all of the important stuff when you skip the journey, man. There's nothing wrong with you making mistakes, but you got to learn from the mistakes, man. But you don't give up on life because you made a mistake. You don't give up on life because you failed a test. You get better. You get more wiser. Nobody respects a quitter, man. I ain't never quit shit. I ain't never quit shit, man. I've always seen it through. If it was a job, I've always got fired. I've never quit. I've seen it through, man. Whatever it was, nope, they fired me. I ain't quitting shit. Nigga, I used to hate to go home when it was time to go home. Now I put my 8-hour shift in. I remember when I used to work at Flying J's Wendy's, man. Them motherfuckers used to have to make me punch out. They used to have to make me punch out, man. Ain't no punching out. What punch out? Man, you want to go home? They said punch out. I make somebody else punch out before I punch out. That's just how hard of a worker I've always been. That's just how much of a hustler I've always been, man. It's your boy Streets, man. That's what I do. I hustle. I motivate. I'm like Young Jeezy out here really in the streets. Without the marriage problems, without the infidelity, without the, the Vietnamese woman, without all the extra issues, without the prenup. This is your Thug Motivation 101, man. Not 101, this 1-on-1. This is Tupac in the flesh right now. This is Thug Life in the flesh right now, man. Trying to encourage y'all to get up off that bullshit. Like I say, man, I'm still waiting for somebody to come to the front of the congregation. Y'all asleep now. Y'all probably tired of me talking, but this is just what it is, man. See, if a nigga was getting high, I'd have been got off this live. I'd have been uninterested with what's going on right now. But even if it's one person listening to me right now that I can encourage and give this game to and spark some change up in your life, that's what I'm here for, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm here for. Now, what you say, cuz? Man, this is my thing, cuz like I say, I just been in the zone. My other people have been, commenting things, but I would prefer y'all come on into the conversation, man, because ain't nobody got time to be typing and shit. So, we can actually have a real conversation, man, on this live and bounce some ideas around and bring each other to the front of the congregation, understanding what experience you've been through and what experiences I've went through, and maybe somebody listening can learn from those experiences, man, because everybody, don't like reading. Everybody don't like paying. Everybody attention span, ain't that long, man. People don't have very long attention spans. So, yeah, man. It ain't, and then, like I say, it ain't just me trying to be right, man. It's just I'm striving to be right. So whether I'm right or wrong is not the point that I'm trying to make. I'm trying to bring my people together to get them to understand that, man, we need each other, man. Shit, when I go through the shit with my baby mama that I go through, shit, I need my brothers to talk to, man. I ain't saying I need a shoulder to cry on, but even if I did, I need my brothers to talk to, man. I need my family, my cousins, my uncles, my dad, anybody. But I don't need nobody coming on my shit trying to criticize me because I'm going through something. We all go through something, man. We all actually go through something. And all I'm trying to say is, I'm here for you, my brother. I'm here for you, my sister. But no, I'm not going to tolerate you bashing black men, sister. I'm not. And if it takes for me to start calling you bitches and hoes and then explaining why I think you're a bitch and a hoe, and it's because of your attitude, it's not because I actually think you're a bitch, but I think you have the attitude of a bitch. Or it's not because I think you're a hoe or a 304. It's not personal. It's about your actions. Okay, let me see your life. Are you a virgin? Are you partying? Are you out here being promiscuous? Yes, you're being a hoe. You're being a hoe. And don't be mad because I can identify what a hoe looks like. Look at what you're dressed in. Look at how you're coming out here. Look at your titties. Look at your ass poking out. Look at you taping your phone to the ceiling and twerking for the world. But you don't want to be no hoe. But you want to be looked at as a respectable woman. You want me to look at you like Michelle Obama. No. You a hoe for that shit. That's like niggas accepting a challenge to, okay, pull your dicks out, everybody. Pause. Pause on that. No, that's not respectable. It's about being respectable, man. And then this is, like I said, I done said this before. The crazy thing to me is how a motherfucker will want me to be respectable with my words, but y'all be disrespecting niggas all the time. You can't be called a bitch, but you be out here doing bitch shit. You don't want to be called a hoe, or you're sticking up for a woman that's a hoe, but you're not really a hoe. You're a good woman, but you're coming to the defense, you're coming to the rescue of a bitch that ain't shit. That's the shit I don't get. That's like me seeing a bum-ass nigga on the street and coming to the rescue of this nigga and enabling him from not being a better man. No. It was just a motherfucker at Blue Lakes, right? This nigga was up there the other day when I went and got mom some meat last week. He's still up there in the same clothes and everything. I done told this motherfucker, man, the first time when I went for mom's, he, man, you got some change? I ignored him and went in there, got my food and left. Now this time, when I went in there, I was ignoring him too. But when I came back outside, he called himself, man, hey, trying to get my attention. I said, man, go get a fucking job. Now, it was a motherfucker giving no money. This is the crazy thing. It was a lady out there giving a nigga money. But y'all won't give a nigga like me no money. But y'all won't invest in the stock market with me. But y'all don't want to go into this marijuana investment group with me and let this money pile up until we're millionaires before we die. Like, y'all don't want to do that, but y'all will give a bum-ass nigga on the street that ain't doing shit for himself, but in front of Blue Lakes begging some change or $5. But I ain't gonna give a nigga nothing. See, that's why I don't respect you, motherfucker. I don't respect people that'll help a bum, but a nigga like me come to the table, you frown upon a person like me, somebody that wants to be better, somebody that wants to even better you and make you a better person, make your family rich, make your kids rich. Make your people that's in your circle understand that we're never going to get nowhere apart. That's like if I'm in a ship, but I'm trying to sail from America to Africa. But I got to be on the ship by myself. I got to let these sails up by myself. I got to row the whole ship by myself. I'm getting attacked by pirates. I got to load these cannons by myself and fight off 10 to 20 to 100 other battleships. But I'm on this shit by myself, right? That's my problem with y'all. Y'all don't want to get on into, oh, damn, you almost to Africa. Man, we should have been on that shit with him. He made it. But y'all ain't understanding that once I get over here, I ain't fucking with y'all because I remember the journey. I remember what I had to go through. I understood them nights I had to fight for this shit. Them storms I had to weather. The sails I had to repair. I remember all that shit, and that's why I can't fuck with y'all. Why y'all, like I say, want to try to teach me something that, and y'all don't know shit y'all motherfucking self. Y'all can be way further ahead. My problem be people always be trying to do things on their own, but then when you have somebody like me who, like I say, do the research, and then start bringing straight facts. Oh, man, we gonna ignore him. We want to see what they doing in basketball. We more worried about LeBron James and Michael Jordan and who's better than having an actual real-life conversation, man. See, if I got more people to engage with me on this type of stuff, we'll be doing this shit every day. We'll be forming groups. And then we can take this outside of social media and really create something powerful. But you wanna know what niggas' problems is? They ain't got time for this type of shit. But they got time to, like I say, know what Will Smith and Jada going through. They got time to talk about Puff Daddy. They got time to talk about all this other shit that's going on. They know everything about the celebrities. But y'all ain't doing shit like the celebrities. I used to hate to see my baby mama watching that bullshit. You watching this shit and look how great their life is. Do you understand they have to work for that shit? They wasn't always on here, and then this ain't reality TV. This shit is scripted. I'm an electronic media broadcasting degree holder. I understand this shit different than you. That's why I don't watch bullshit. I watch true shit. I watch real life shit. I watch shit about criminals, but that's real. I watch true movies. I watch Lifetime movies at times because that shit real. I don't watch fictional shit. I don't watch that shit. I don't watch sci-fi shit. I don't watch that bullshit. I don't watch that Marvel bullshit. I don't watch fucking Superman. Y'all niggas more interested in Superman and Batman and Spider-Man and the Marvel universe. Nigga, I don't give a fuck about no goddamn Marvel or none of that shit, nigga. I give a fuck about money and my family being wealthy when I die. I give a fuck about life insurance policies, nigga. That's what I care about. I don't give a fuck about what the fuck's going on at the movies. What's going on in T.I. and Tiny Life with their son that's out of control. I bet you my son ain't gonna be out of control or I'm gonna be in fucking jail. And I guarantee when I go there, y'all niggas ain't gonna come get me out. Y'all ain't gonna care like y'all don't care now. So that's the point that I'm making. Y'all be so wrapped up in everything that you're not supposed to be giving a fuck about to where you're missing out on the shit that's going right on in your face. This shit that's changing right in front of our face. But y'all missing all that shit. And then y'all get on that shit when it's too late. All the people that got the PPP loan that scammed for it. See, I didn't scam for it. I've been had a business. I got my money legitly. And I ain't get 20 like y'all. But it's motherfuckers that got 20, 40, got it, got unemployment money. Y'all took all that money and bought Dose and Remy and Hennessy and bought all the weed and got fresh and went to the club and y'all was living the lifestyle of a kingpin. And now all you niggas around this bitch struggling. Now all y'all around here struggling. But if y'all would have took that money and put it into Bitcoin, y'all wouldn't be struggling. If y'all would have took that money and put it into Bitcoin, because nigga, I got money in Bitcoin right now that I've been had in there. And trust and believe, I'm not touching that shit. I'm not so in desperate need to have money or to go buy me a Benz or let me go buy me something that these niggas can't afford just to show y'all what? That I've been doing smart things with my money? That I ain't been fucking off all my money? Not saying I ain't fuck off some money. Because I wish I would have put way more than what I did into Bitcoin. But I ain't do what you niggas did. I ain't do what you niggas did. Remember that Jeep on them Ruchis, nigga? I got rid of all that shit. All that shit got sold. All of it. I downgraded my life, but I ain't downgraded because I had to. I downgraded because it was the smartest thing for me to do. Why am I trying to keep up with anybody? Why am I trying? I'm in Saginaw. Why am I trying to show these niggas that I got a little bread too? Why I'm trying to impress these hoes? These bitches don't give a fuck about me. Y'all don't give a fuck about me. And that's what I be trying to get y'all to understand. Everybody that's out here trying to come out now and show off, and man, these motherfuckers don't give a fuck about you. Once they see that truck or once they see that car, yeah, that shit look nice, but motherfuckers don't give a fuck about you, man. It ain't no reason for you to be out here trying to shine unless you trying to get robbed, because these niggas is broke right now. Niggas is broke. Motherfucker damn near try to scam me every single day. That's why I be posting the shit about the hoes. Them bitches be all on my Instagram trying to get me to break bread and spend some money and go on dates and all types of shit, man. I post that shit because every day a motherfucker tries to scam me. Every day somebody try to, be on some bullshit, man. I show that shit because of that. Because these niggas is broke, man. Motherfuckers is trying to get ahead. They ain't gonna get ahead doing what they was doing. But that's why they trying to take your money. I'm not about to let these niggas, no females, the government, nobody take my motherfucking bread. Not without no fight. And it ain't gonna be no easy fight either, man. I'm trying to encourage us to come together. See, it's a recession for y'all. It ain't no recession for me. I could bust up right now and be in Atlanta tomorrow, man. I could bust up right now and be in California in a couple days, be in Las Vegas, be in Texas, be in Florida, be in North Carolina, be in New York. I could bust up right now and do whatever the fuck I want to do. I'm not tied to no jobs. I'm not tied to have to go somewhere, and if I don't be there on time, I can get rolled up. I ain't tied to nothing here, man. I'm not tied to a marriage. I'm not tied to a mortgage. I'm not tied to shit here. I can bust the fuck up at any given time I feel like it, man. And still, like I say, take my job here that I'm working for my company, and I can take that shit wherever I choose to place my 10 toes, man. And be doing that wherever I choose to go. And it's because of how I structured my life. It's because of how my life is structured, man. I'm not hurting. I'm not emotionally attached to no female. I don't give a fuck about no dating for real. Like I say, a woman would have to show me that I'm important in order for me to even think about her. She got to make me think I'm important. But I'm not about to be out here trying to trick on a female or chase a female or make her feel important or make her feel like I need to put you up on this pedestal where I'm about to toss you up in the air and you're going to land all the way up there on this pedestal and I'm going to still be down here just looking at you like this wonderful woman. Shit, not me. I'll let you niggas have that. I'll let y'all niggas go ahead and get involved with these women and get your heart broken. I'll let y'all go and try to figure out these get-rich schemes, and I'll let y'all go broke first. I will let my money grow slow. I don't have to be involved. I don't have, like I say, it's got to be the right type of person coming to me with some investment shit because our investment is going to be long-term. I ain't trying to get rich quick. If you trying to get rich, you might as well don't even hit me up. But if you trying to really learn some shit, if you trying to be a part of this marijuana investment group, if you trying to be a part of this group of people that's going to be rich in the next 10, 20 years, then holla at me. But I ain't on no get rich quick motherfucking shit. I ain't on no trying to floss. I ain't on no trying to sell drugs. I ain't on none of that shit no more. I'm good. I ain't trying to go to the club. I ain't trying to drink. I ain't trying to be around no hoes. I ain't trying to fuck with no hoes. I'm good. I'm good, man. It's a lot of AIDS going around. It's a lot of herpes. It's a lot of chlamydia. It's a lot of gonorrhea. I'm good. Y'all fucking the same hoes, nigga. Y'all think that these hoes are special, nigga. I'm good. I'm good. If I'm not getting with the woman to come up with what we gonna invest in, what we gonna put some money towards, how we gonna grow our money, how our money gonna start working for us, then you might as well not even talk to me because I don't want to talk to you about spending my money on you. I don't have time for that shit. As you get older, you should understand that, man, you don't got time for the same shit that you went through. You should understand that, man. You understand? Like, I get it, man. I've been on here forever, man, talking my shit. But this is what I do. This is what I do, man. This is exactly what I do. And it ain't too many people better at this than me. This is all freestyle. Ain't nothing written. You know, this is off the top of the head. This is true to the life game spit team. This is what I do. But like I say, man, if y'all ain't trying to get it, man, I ain't trying to get you. I ain't trying to understand why you don't want to have more out of life. I ain't trying to understand why you drink so much, why you smoke so much. I ain't trying to understand why you going through the shit you going through with your baby mama or all of the bitches you choosing to fuck with. I don't want to understand that, man. I want to understand money in a way that the wealthy understand it. I want to understand money in a way that I can leave some to my next generation and the generation after that and then the generation after that. I'm trying to learn something that I can teach my children to where my children can teach their children and their children can teach their children and we can keep this legacy alive. That's what I'm out here trying to do. You feel me? Like I say, man, y'all come on up in here. Y'all show me some love. Don't like my shit, love my shit, share my shit. Share this shit with somebody that needs to hear it, man. Share my video, man. Don't just look at this shit. Don't come in and okay, and then I come out. Don't, man, stop doing that shit. Stop coming in without dusting your feet off and taking your shoes off. Come in, take your shoes off, have a seat on this plush leather. You know, come on in, have a have a drink, of H2O. Because we want sober people up in here. We want people that actually want to be here for the next 10, 20, 30 years. God willing, man. I want y'all to be healthy. I want y'all to be happy, man. I don't want y'all to be struggling and going through shit in these relationships, man. That shit is pointless, man. We don't get enough time on this earth to where y'all still should be going through the shit y'all going through, man. That's bullshit. You're killing yourself. I'm out, man.